Lesson 2. The main menu. Hello fellow game designers, welcome to the Wicked Cat Unity Introduction course. Today we are going to continue to explore the Unity menu bar. First we are going to work with components, and then, we will take a closer look to the component menu. Step 7. The components. Before we move on to the component menu, let's try to understand what a component is. As you may remember from the last lesson, game objects can contain several components. By default, all game objects have a transform component. This allows us to change the position, scale and rotation of a game object. Basically, a component is what allows us to give functionality to the game objects. Take the default main camera game object. As you can see, beside the transform component, it has several other components, specifically, a camera component, a GUI layer, a flare layer, and an audio listener. These are the components that give functionality to the camera. Without these components, there would be nothing to render the graphics in our game. In conclusion, components define the game object's behaviors in a game. They are the functional pieces of every game object. The game objects simply act as containers for different components. Step 8. The component menu. Now that you know what components are, and what they do, it's time to learn how you can add components to your game objects. Please note that we will not cover any particular component on this video. The main goal of this lesson is to show you the different types of components and how you can add them. We will start taking a closer look at specific components in further lessons. In order to add components, you first need to have a game object. Go to the Game Object menu and create a cube game object. For the component menu to work, you need to have a game object selected. Select the cube game object. As you can see, the options on the component menu are now enabled. If you navigate through the menu, you will see that the several components are organized by type. You have mesh components, effects components, physics, physics 2D, navigation, audio components, rendering, scripts, and several no-categorized components under miscellaneous. To add a specific component to the game object, just select the category and the component you are looking for. For example, let's add a particle system to our game object. As you can see, a new component was added on the Inspector tab. Now you can access the properties of the component and modify them in order to attain the result you are looking for. To remove a component from a game object, go to the Inspector tab, and click on the arrow under the gear. If you select Reset, you will set the parameters of the component back to default. Under that option you will find Remove Component. Selected it and the component will be deleted from the game object. There is another method to add a new component to a game object. On the bottom of the Inspector tab, with a game object selected, you can find the Add Component button. If you click there, a menu similar to the one you have on the component menu will pop up. You can either navigate through the categories, or just write the name of the component you are looking for. We usually use this second method to add new components since it's more intuitive and faster. And remember, every time you change a value on a component or create a new game object, don't forget to save the changes in your scene. This concludes our lesson on the components menu. On the next video, we will take a closer look at the window menu and show you how you can create different layouts to work on Unity 3D. Please, don't forget to subscribe our channel and leave a like on the video. If you have any doubts or feedback, use the comment section below. We hope you enjoyed the video. Keep doing awesome games, and have a nice day.